Blessings, 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 blessings be unto you. This is Mercedes Warrick, and welcome to Sacred Key. I have made a decision and have been accepted to the NY Zen Center's Foundation for Contemplative Care. It has been a big decision in a lot of different ways, and I'm thrilled. The main reason, I'm getting a little teary-eyed, the main reason why I'm thrilled is because after COVID and my own healing process, which actually started way before COVID, I've been fairly isolated and insulated. And this is like a coming out to be in a community of practitioners from a number of different faiths and lifestyles and professions to come together to learn about how to bring contemplative, meditative, compassionate care into settings for individuals that are chronically ill. My own personal development in this area has been very organic. Those of you who know me knows that I have a very spiritual lifestyle. I'll just use that word for now. But a lot of that spirituality is based, just juicy, and in contemplative practices. I am a person that is prayerful, and I do believe I have a very deep sense of inner guidance. And so over the 6 years that I have been dealing with stage 4 metastatic breast cancer, I have moved through this. My success in this area, it took me a long time to say those words, but my success in this area is not so much that I'm still alive when I was given a very grave prognosis 6 years ago. My success has been how I've lived my life as I've dealt with this chronic situation. And I'll just be frank about it. Doctors have said it's incurable, but where I've been successful is that I've stayed within my own morality. I've stayed within my heart, and I've had a very deep sense of peace through most of this journey. Do I get afraid? Absolutely. Does the unknown seem overwhelming at times? Absolutely. But because I've put lifestyle practices in a very, I don't want to say disciplined, but I'm devoted. At Sacred Key, we say every breath is a devotion. That is because it's a devotional practice. It's a practice of self-care. It is a practice of changing my views of the world 6 years ago, and who I was then has evolved into the person that you see on YouTube, if you've been following me there, or the person that you've been interacting with. So what this course of study will do will give me a foundation. There's 50 practical hours that I will be working with clients and patients, and I actually need your help because I need to have a clinical placement, and I'm looking for a place to do that right now. That's part of what this video is about, and this web page that I'm setting up is about. And then there's expense, and I just haven't had I'm on a fixed income, and I delved into my savings to get the class paid for, but I do need to replace those savings, and I was very fortunate that I received a scholarship. So I part of my tuition has been sponsored by the NY Zen Center, so I'm very grateful to them for that. Part of what's kept me vibrant is what I call the 4 activations of self-care: compassionate self-care, contemplative self-care, and that is I breathe, I sit, I pray, and I live. And so much of this has been I always say it has given me a place to go. And it's been so crucial because it's given me a place to go when all of my support has gone home. God bless them. I've been just wonderfully blessed. But when they go home to their own lives and their own families, how do I get through those long nights? And a lot of times medication, especially early on, causes insomnia and those sorts of things. How do I get through those long nights? I would breathe. And through that breath, there was a calming, and then I would sit. And as I sit, there was inspired words, and I would say, God prays into me. And then I would pray, and I would combine the prayer that I'd received with the breath. And then I would live. I would live it. There are 16 Buddhist precepts that are the foundation of this program. Do no harm, speak no lies. But for me, it's having that as a real foundation to move, change, be, and do differently in the world. And I believe that my personal circumstance has changed me so deeply. And so as I move through this and I learn to work with clients in a different way, and I am going through a process, because you can't go through this type of educational learning and doing and being without having an evolution myself. So I'm looking forward to the growth. If you feel in your heart to support this, I would greatly appreciate it. There'll be on this page a donation button. I have a personal investment of $2,500, and then in May I have to go to New York. So anything that you can give financially towards those 2 goals, I would greatly appreciate it. The sacred key is an energy that encourages life to flow gracefully and mercifully, compassionately. And I've been so blessed to understand and to have in my life a foundation of self-care that has allowed me to move peacefully through the various transitions of being a person who has had to manage living through a process that is physically, mentally, emotionally, challenging. That's the word I'll use. And it has given me a foundation that has allowed me to be who I am and to find that strength that's within me. And the final thing that I will say is I'm so grateful, because as I've worked with people and as I have experienced, my views of the world have expanded as well. This is non-denominational, interfaith. I'm so pleased that I will be able to have exposure to people from all different walks of life and hopefully be of service. So may you know the divine intimately. Blessings be unto you. Namaste and thank you.